In case you missed the uncovering of the newest addition to TD-ECU Stadium, baseball updates and standings, or even the spring football game, don't worry, we've got you covered on this week's episode. So grab some Cracker Jacks, sit back, and take notes. I'm your host, Karli Burghoff, and you're watching In the Game. On Saturday, our university unveiled a 1,400-pound bronze Cougar statue right outside our stadium. The statue stands 4 feet wide and 5 feet tall and contains a description of the history of the school's Cougar Paw sign. This statue was funded by 36 generous alumni donors with the hopes of creating a new tradition that involves the student body and football team touching the right paw before entering our home games. While on the subject of football, our Cougars wrapped up their spring practices with the red-white game this past Saturday. Coach Major Applewhite put an exciting emphasis on the quarterback battle between three main contenders: Kyle Allen, transfer from Texas A&M, Derek King, and Kyle Postma. Applewhite said that the decision will be made quote-unquote fairly early. However, everyone gets a fair shot before the opening game against UTSA on September 2nd. Other players that made spotlight moves in the game include cornerbacks Javian Smith and Jeremy Winchester, who both had interceptions. Receiver Derek McElmore had 9 catches for 44 yards, and linebacker Cameron Dubemeyer led the team with 7 tackles. I can hardly wait for the season, and I know every student feels the same. Let's prepare to fill the stands this upcoming season. This attire, however, not required. Moving around the bases here, let's talk about baseball. Houston rallied to beat Memphis this past Saturday. Pinch hitter Jake Shiner hit a 2-run single during a 4-run 7th inning. Nick Slaughter hit a 3-run homer for the Cougars as well. Now, I know that was a lot of numbers at once, but I told you to take notes. The Cougars brought home this series victory. If you have yet to make it to a home game this season, it's not too late. Our next home game is coming up this Friday, April 21st against Tulane. Remember when I told you to get Cracker Jacks? I meant what I said. Join us in supporting our boys during the American Athletic Conference play. We really do it all here, people, from discussing new architecture to bringing you the news about all the action on the field. This has been another fact-filled episode. Remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for reminders, updates, and contests. And follow me on Twitter for things like the day I timed myself eating a bowl of Chipotle. Find us here next week for more updates and sporty goodness. I'm Karli Burghoff, and this has been another episode of In the Game. Toss it.
Hey, you forgot this.
All right, ready?
No.
I'm just gonna tackle you.
No.
Just go.
No.